like this. I 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 like this.
Shuck it, duck it.
Quack, quack.
What's up? What's up, y'all?
Ain't nothing going on.
What's up, North? What's up, North? What's happening up North?
Yeah. What's up, Tiffany?
Nothing's really happening up north if you're referring to the Athens area. But we'll wait until Ray get on. He might got some news about Baxter Street. I don't.
Yeah, Teray always got some news about some street. He's always got some news about some street. So Baxter Street, him and Rob probably was down there. They're gonna take me to Baxter Street. I still ain't watched P Valley yet. I meant to tell y'all, but I'm gonna watch it and then give y'all a critique of the show. Just as soon as I can get in front of a TV and have some time. My knee is out right now, so I can't do a whole lot of running like I usually do. So I think I'll watch it the next couple of days so I can give y'all a report next week.
Yeah, what happened to your knee?
I don't know. It just all of a sudden I can't bend it, but I can walk on it, but I can't bend it. So I'm going to the emergency room, the orthopedics emergency room tomorrow at 5 to see what happens. The pain medicine helps some, but I don't like taking medicine, so I'll go there tomorrow and see whether they can relieve this pain that I'm in for bending. I got to take and lift my knee, lift my whole leg to put it in the car. I can't bend it, you know. So I hope ain't nobody want to whip my butt right now because I can't do nothing.
That's the activity. Hey, that's the activity you ain't telling us about. Shit.
Yeah, I mean
that's what got hold of that knee.
It probably was, me knocking down the. I had my mentees with me putting down some signs for one of the candidates, and I got them doing it, and I end up doing about 5 of them, showing them no, don't do it that way, And he couldn't get it in the ground right. He's 16, playing on the football team. I told him, you gotta get his muscles up, And so I had to show him, and that's probably what I did, mess my knee up with all that slamming. I slammed the pole in the ground, But I don't know. Anyway, y'all all right? So Atlanta and Atlanta and Athens. I know they're safe. I know I got my councilman calling me, but I'm doing a show right now. Look at the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I was telling you earlier, man. I didn't look at my camera right, and these girls. I mean, 700 AAU basketball team gonna be here for till Monday. And man, the first day killed me. It caught me off. So I was like, I didn't get no rest. I was like, man, I forgot. I totally forgot about it. I don't know what happened. I put it on the schedule wrong, but all of them down here in Atlanta, Georgia, Swanee, Georgia, all the hotels are packed. Everything. It is crazy. It's live period. So I did the boys about a week ago. Now I'm doing the girls for the next 6 days. And the girls, they bring their mama, their daddy, their uncle, their sister, their brother, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. I mean, they bring everybody.
Well, that would be nice to look, to come and see the best girls in the country playing. Yeah.
And those girls can play. Hey, when I say that, those girls be balling.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we can get up there and watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's get started, y'all. Hey, Mike Kelly. He said he back. Dr. Betty, it is age, but
his
you
age
need to just swell up like that. I don't know. I hate going to a doctor because if they want to stick me with a needle or something, I'm gonna be mad then too. And good evening, darling.
Yeah,
okay,
good evening.
Here we go. We're gonna go ahead with the. Let me take that off first. With the first topic of the night. First topic is abortion right protesting all over the country. They are protesting all over the country, and which is good because that's what has to happen.
Absolutely, that's what we have to do.
That's
we have to get out here in the street.
That's the only thing they know is that when people stand up for themselves. If you don't stand up for yourself, then they will take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what the deal is, and we'll get all of that covered. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, she's a congresswoman out of New York. They call her AOC. She went to jail. They arrested Alexandria, and she went to jail for being at one of the protests. But are they protesting in Athens? Did they have any big lineups in there and in Atlanta?
Yes. So they've been protesting in Athens, downtown, and in the UGA student quad. And I had some of the volunteers that helped me on my campaign actually organize some of the protests. And so it was great to see a lot of women unify and stand up. It was women of all different colors, creed, that protesting for the rights of women really brought us together. I'm not gonna say us because I was not there, not because I don't support it, but because I've just been so pulled this way and this way and this way. But they sent me videos and they stood up for our rights and they marched.
And that's good. I mean, as long as you were there in spirit, if you can't show up, then there's always something that you could do to give back to that type of march. I know I saw Bernard at one but Bernard, should this be the main topic for the Dems going into the general election in November?
You know what? I don't think it should be. It should be a topic. Don't get me wrong. It should be a topic. I don't think it should be one of the main topics. If it's in the top 5, yes. And the reason why I say this is that, you know, they can come together on women's right, and that's a good thing, and I really and truly appreciate it. But you know what I'm about to say probably gonna piss some people off, but at the end of the day, it's true. You know what should be their number one topic? Their number one topic should be, why are they still killing our young black men? That should be the number one topic.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
I am so emotional, crying, man. That should be the number one topic right there. Every day they'll done kill one of these young fellas. Every single day. And it's a shame, man. It's crazy. It's frustrating. It make you sit home and make you thinking. If you sitting home and you behind your walls, you thinking anger. You thinking some things that, you know what? I think I better I think I better get outside and get some air. So yeah, it should be one of the topic, but it shouldn't be the main topic.
Absolutely. I feel like it's at 2022. We shouldn't have to go out and protest for women rights, civil rights, you know what I mean? Marriage rights, gay rights. Like, we shouldn't. It starts at the origin. And I said this on Watchdog last week or week before last. But until we start fighting these laws, these racist laws that were put into place, and also remove some of these lawmakers out of the seats that they sitting in with these same one-track minds, we're not going to get anywhere. We're going to continue to protest. We're going to continue to have to get out and fight for our rights, because we still have the same people that's sitting in these seats that have these racist mindsets, these misogynistic mindsets, and until it's uprooted and cast out, we're still going to be fighting. It's just going to keep going over and over. They're just going to go after one right after the other right. And then, and to your point, Bernard, they want to take away abortion rights, but you can't even treat people. You're not even treating adults right. Like, our sons should be able to walk outside without having a target on their backs. I have 4 sons, and my oldest son is 14, but he looks 17. And I worry about him when he walks to the basketball court, because I don't want a police officer to mistake him for somebody else, to say, oh, well, you fit the description. And that's a lot. That's a reality that a lot of Black mothers and fathers are living in today. We're afraid. Like, we have to give our sons the talks early. It's no longer when they start driving, but it's at 8 and 9 years old when they can go into a store and be accused of stealing, and have to have that that notion of facing a police officer, not to better them, but to scare them. And the fact that it's 2022 and we're still living in this type of climate, it's crazy. It's crazy, and we have to get out and vote. We have to get out and vote. Like, I mean, without us standing up and going to the polls, there's no need to go out in the streets if you're not going to go to the polls now. We need to.
That's absolutely correct. Ain't no sense in protesting if you ain't going to
vote.
If you're not going to do what you need to do at the polls. You're absolutely correct. But you know, it's abortion today. Tomorrow it could be gay rights.
Yep.
You know, so but they just passed a bill protecting what it was protecting gay marriage.
The marriage, same-sex marriage. They signed a right to protect that. Yesterday or today they signed that. Yep.
Yeah. Well, they can do that, but we can't. They can't do anything to They can't do anything to protect the Black male.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of these policies that they put in place, they can protect everybody else except for the African American man, and that's a slap in the face all across the board. because a lot of our icons that we look up to,
Yeah.
they had the same issue in 1965. My mama was born in 1965. She's 57 years old. And to still have to go through the same thing today, and I'm 34, we have to get these people out, y'all. Like it's very important that we get all of these people out who just don't want to make a change to better everybody, to include everybody. It's not that we're just a one-track mind, that we just want all things for blacks, but come on, people. Like,
Yeah.
we're tired of begging. We shouldn't have to beg. When you have that much spending power as the African American race, like that just goes to show how much power we have. And that's Nehemiah. He has to say so too.
And the thing is, if there was no problem, then we wouldn't have to complain. But there is a problem. That's why we are addressing it, because there is a problem. Other than that, this issue would be moot. We wouldn't have to talk about it, period. You know, but that's not the way that they see it. They see that they think they're doing us a favor by giving us anything.
Yeah. And you know what? And you say they, but I'm gonna say this here too. Just because you look like us, you ain't for us. So they're part of some of the days too.
Hello.
Oh, they are part of the day. I wasn't
You know,
excluding black people. I was including black people. They are part of the
I am so
problem.
tired of those. Yeah. Man, I am so tired of those Negroes. I really am. Man. I am. You know, it's what kills me, y'all, what kills me is they can run around here and run around their state and run around their city and talking all this, what we gonna do, we need to do this and that, and they ain't gonna do nothing. They all looking out for themselves. They ain't gonna. I am so tired, man. If I had a plane, I'll visit every city that these Negroes say and slap you know what out of them. Period. Shut up. All they want to do is be seen. I am so tired of them.
You're absolutely
and
right.
Go away. And then we got these so-called Negroes supporting them. Then you got these so-called Negroes supporting them. Oh, I support Van Johnson. Man, Van Johnson resign, and the rest of them should resign. And take the ones who support them with them. Trust me. And that's just one of them. You know, and I'm just tired. I ain't holding back no more. They can go, where the sun don't shine, period. And who don't like it, I don't care. All of them.
And what they do is, instead of saying, okay, well, let's see how we can make the quality of life better for African Americans, they try us, and they do things like the voter suppression laws. They do things like CRT. And, when you talk CRT, that was a strike against blacks. Black history. So you're taking away our black history by saying that you want to ban CRT before CRT even starts. And so they got ahead of the ball and banned it, even though it wasn't even being practiced yet. And it's a slap in our face. Always when it's something like that, it's always a slap in our face.
Yeah. Man, you know what? Man, I ain't got no more punches to take. Trust me. I'm hitting back. Y'all can follow me lead. I'm hitting back. I ain't got no more punches. I ain't Muhammad Ali or George or none of them, but I guarantee you I'm gonna hit back. And I'm gonna hit back for my people too that can hit back.
Yeah, got to. But we all got to hit back, and we got to take some other people to fight with us. We're fighting by ourselves now, and we all fighting the fight. We fighting a good fight, and we're united together when we're together. What we have to do is make sure that we're able to take people to the fight with us. We got to be able to take people to the fight with us, because they only respect one thing, Bernard: numbers. You done froze up. I don't know what's wrong with your devices there, but you've been freezing up the last couple of days.
Yeah. You know what? This me.
You froze.
I don't know what's wrong.
You went all the way out. Yeah. Well, Tiffany, like I was saying, they when they brought the law in about CRT being taught when it's not being taught, they were preempting it being taught. And that's a strike against us. How you gonna complain about something that ain't there yet? But how you gonna make a law about something that ain't there yet?
I think they knew the effects of what the CRT could bring forth, the light that it shined on the ugliness of human beings, the way that they would treat another human being because of the color of their skin. Because as you know, when we do Black History Month, we celebrate the trailblazers. We celebrate those who made a way for us, who protested, who called all of these officials out and called them as they are. But to have a curriculum that goes deep in depths about the time that African Americans were taken from their native land and brought to the New World, not including the torment and the torture that took place in the on their way on the slave boats, they'll lose so much control. It's about control. And you don't fight anything you don't know about. And so if the light is really shown about what happened in depth, it's going to rattle a lot of white children. White children aren't going to respect their parents anymore. They're not going to say, well, your way of thinking, I'm not going to think like you anymore. Because how could you think it's okay to treat a person this way because of the color of their skin? Not only that, but it goes deep into depth on how the Black person built the New World, how we were ostracized and beaten and raped and killed, our babies killed, our husbands hung, our brothers hung, our sons hung, and they're embarrassed. That's just like the family secret coming out. Once it's out, how do you go back from that? Especially if it's just the ugliest secret ever. And that's what CRT will do in Georgia, because
you can't put it back.
Have a lot of racism.
Unring the bell.
Exactly, and so that's why it was banned. I think Kemp knew. Kemp did know. He knew that once all of this truth come out, that there was going to be no putting it back in the box. There's going to be no unknowing of the knowing. And so that's why it's banned. Shoot, the same man that banned the CRT curriculum is the same man that wrote a gun bill that you can carry without a license. I think that says a lot about his character.
Rebecca said that DeSantis just signed some crazy stuff in Florida, but they do that in Florida. Florida, I don't know. They could probably have slavery in Florida, and then these guys probably won't even know it. Mm-hmm. They probably won't even know it. Because they don't do what they need to do to get people in office down there. Also, there's no way, especially when you come over here on the boat, as the Cubans do, and then they vote Republican all the time. It's crazy. Dr. Jones said, my prayer is that the Dems can keep the House and get more in the Senate so that Manchin can't hold the Dems hostage. That's what we all hope. But the Dems got to do a lot of work. It's a lot of work that has to be done for the Dems to take over the Senate.
Yeah.
They got control of the House. They probably keep it, but Biden ain't helping none. That's Bernard homeboy Joe.
Man, I'm telling you. You know what? They say the Senate, and you can have the Senate, you can have the remit, you can have anything you want to have. At the end of the day, the Democrats need to go and revamp their whole organization. Because the Republic, whether they less in the Senate or more in the Senate, the Republicans still gonna control everything. Period. At the end of the day. So we can go and I don't think Warnoff. Do y'all think Warnoff and Stacey is doing enough to win? My personal feeling, no. They had that motivation in the beginning. Now, period, no.
And we really like Warnock really has to get on the Bible, because you know how embarrassing. Forgive me, Jesus, but how embarrassing it would be to have Herschel Walker represent Georgia. You know, he will speak for all of Georgia. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's hard. We just cannot.
Yeah.
Please vote.
Yeah.
He will try to speak for all of Georgia.
Yeah.
That's our next subject too. Our next subject is that idiot.
How did he get this far? How did he get this far, Jew?
I don't know.
How did he get this far?
Money.
Why does Herschel Walker lie so much?
He don't know he lied.
So much?
Y'all know he don't know he lied.
Huh?
He don't know he lied. When you believe what you say, he don't think it's a lie. He believe all that. But one thing they should put on there, he's a wife beater. He used to beat his wife. He got mental problem. He always had that. You don't know whether he's gonna be Herschel Walker or Miss Walker. Period. I'm telling you, this dude is something serious wrong with him. You know. And he got Donald Trump bike. He got Donald Trump money backing him. That's his son. Herschel is Donald Trump's son.
Okay, so he lied and claimed that he was helping the vets, and all he was doing was the company he had was putting the vets, getting them their disabilities type benefits, and putting them in mental hospitals. More of them went into mental hospitals. He was not helping vets. Period. Yeah. He was hurting vets. I guess he found them under the bridge, and he figured, if you're under the bridge, you got to be crazy. I'm gonna put you in the mental hospital. Come on, let me get you some help. But he told me he was taking them to the mental hospital. You know, so Herschel was not helping the vets. Period.
And the more he talks, the more he, like, if you know when you're running, you're already under a microscope. So everything that you're gonna say, everything that you mention in interviews, people are going to go and really research that. They're really going to go back and look and say, well, is he really helping? How long did this business last? And for you to sit up there and lie and know that you're stealing people's checks and not helping them, you need to be in jail, not running for anything. You need to be in jail for Social Security fraud.
Yeah. He lied about that he graduated from college. This stuff is easy to check. Herschel, you left college early to go to the NFL. You didn't graduate. You weren't smart then. Then he said that in order to be the valedictorian of your class, you had to finish and graduate with your class at some point or some class. How could you be the valedictorian and you never graduated?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Herschel Walker? Why does he have to lie? And he expect us to believe it. Now, the only ones believe lies is Republicans.
Yeah.
Donald Trump said they are the most gullible people in the world. Republicans. He said if he had to run for office, he'll run as a Republican because they'll believe anything.
And I know that his team probably told him to appease to the rural counties in Georgia, because those are who vote. They're older, and a lot of them believe if it's Trump, it's right because of that old mentality, that old racist mentality. So we'll put this fool in front of y'all, and he's gonna say all kind of craziness, but y'all still go out and vote for him, and you see that they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just goes to show you how influential the Republican Party can be to like crazy people, not crazy people, but uninformed people. that just says, well, he's a Republican, I'm just going to go all out. I don't know if we have any diehard Democrats like that. We're just going to put anybody in front. We're just going to put anybody in front of you, and then you just go and vote. Should we have a hard time getting Democrats to go out and vote for people that they know will make a change?
Yeah. Then he said he had 800 employees in his business, in his company that he was running, and they found out he only had 8.
Yeah,
so is that dyslexia that he couldn't read the numbers or something? What? 800 employees when he only had 8.
Yeah.
I think just because he feels like he was Trump endorsed, and he's probably been influenced, that it really doesn't matter. Trump put you here, and so you just say it, and you'll get, because hell, if Trump can become the president, then Herschel Walker can be in the Senate.
Yeah,
you're absolutely
right.
Correct.
Seriously.
You're absolutely correct. And he said that he was an FBI agent, Bernard, and never went to the FBI academy. How you gonna be an agent? You never went to the FBI.
Yeah,
it's your boy, Bernard.
Hey, if he an FBI agent, then I'm an FBI agent. Trust me, man. But on a serious note, now he doing all this lying. He doing, they prepping him, but he got so much money backing him that's what's gonna put him over the edge. And you got what if you say there'll be a fool to put him in there, but will not be a real fool to let this man beat him. So
then he said that he has this magical spray that once you step in the room, it kills COVID, and when you leave out the room, it kills COVID again. Hey,
Jewish and Tiffany, his daddy, the same man, say drink Clorox. And it will kill COVID.
They gonna kill you too. It sure will kill COVID. They gonna kill you too.
I know it. So I ain't surprised. With none of this.
Yeah, Herschel done saying some crazy stuff. He even got the Republicans on Fox laughing at him. And, that's incredible. They don't laugh at their own. But his last thing he said was that China is going to steal our good air and give us their polluted air. How the hell you steal air?
I don't know. I heard somebody else say that on Fox News, not Herschel. Somebody else said that, and
That's
just
probably where you get it from.
Yeah, said China giving us some bad air. We get, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I done heard it all, boy.
Yeah, I'm listening to that sound bite, and I was like, "What is wrong? What is wrong with Herschel Walker? And why would he honestly think that he's right?" We probably should start looking at the amount of hits that NFL players take to the head while they're playing. Because by the time they get Herschel Walker age, they're crazy as hell.
No.
No.
Hey.
That Negro grew up in Wrightsville, Georgia.
Yeah.
He was that way since he was in high school. He's been that way all his life. It wasn't the football now. He might have been cutting down a tree and the tree hit him in the head. But Herschel Walker has been that way all his life. He's been a good old Stephen from Django, So I can't say it was the football hits because he didn't even play long enough. The bad end. Then he said, okay, if men came from monkeys, why are there still monkeys? If men came from gorillas, why apes or whatever? He said, why are there still apes?
Hey, and like Tiffany say, if Donald Trump could be president, then Herschel could be the Senate. and if you don't watch it, you're going to have Donald Trump in 24 and Herschel in the Senate. Oh, Lord,
right. Yeah. We got to vote.
Herschel got a better chance of getting in the Senate than Donald Trump as president again, because what we're going to talk about it in a few minutes. What they fit to do to Trump, I wouldn't want on nobody but Trump. I wouldn't want this to happen to nobody but Trump. He's the only one deserving of it. You know? But that's Herschel Walker.
Hey.
He lies so much. His name should be Herschel Pinocchio Walker. You know?
Hey, man, I'm gonna say this here. I told my daughter, you know, rest in peace, Ivanka, you know, Trump ex-wife, right? So I guess she, you know, she fell in down the step or whatever in trauma head and then killed her. Mm-hmm. So me and my daughter were talking, right? I say, boy, they better go investigate Trump. You know, that's why he said it. I'm just saying now. She been walking down those steps for 24 years and all of a sudden she fall. Come on now.
Yeah. I say the same thing. I say Trump might have pushed her. He might have been there.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, next subject. Is this country going nuts or what? Y'all see everything that's happening? Y'all watch the news, the national news, and see what's going on?
Yeah.
These people are going crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All over. The Uvalde shootings. Why you walk into school and kill kids? You know, how you walk in the mall and just start shooting people in the mall?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how you just get out your car and start shooting people in the crowd? You know, they had 2 instances already where one was in the mall in Minnesota, I think the other day, somewhere. It was somewhere, Wisconsin, with Minnesota, somewhere. It was up north, in the mid section of the country. And the guy went in the bathroom. He had a bunch of rounds left in the bathroom. He was going out like a soldier. He threw his phone in the toilet and went out there and started shooting people. Killed 2 people right there, husband and wife. And then he killed somebody else and he was going to kill some more. But this guy saw him shooting people. The guy carrying his weapon, this is a civilian in the mall. He went to it. He went toward where the shooting was going and shot the guy and killed him.
Mm.
Now that's a hero.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you should have a right to carry law. You know, for something like that, for somebody who really gonna defend somebody, defend life. And then you had this party, a graduation and a birthday party together. I don't forgot where that was. I read it. It was this lady. They were having a birthday party for the kids, and this guy came by too fast. And they told him, say, sir, could you please slow down? There's kids out here. Somebody in the group said, yeah, slow that damn car down. You know, you don't see these little kids? He left and went home. He went and got his assault rifle. Came back and started shooting at the people in the crowd. One of the ladies there had her gun also, shot and killed him. See, you know, so it's times when you need to carry that weapon.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people be dead for those 2 people.
Yeah. It's crazy that it's gotten to that point, though, where you realize having gun battles in public places.
Yeah.
We have to really take a look at the people that's running the show.
Yeah.
The people, America isn't nuts. The people that's running the show is nuts.
Yeah.
Well, they elected Trump.
Crazy legislations are nuts.
Tiffany,
and they
America
bring out
nuts.
the nuts.
Tiffany, they are nuts.
They
in
are
2016, they elected Trump. In 2020, they 71 million people voted for this idiot. 71 million people voted for Trump again. After you saw what he was doing, 71 million people still voted for him. So this country is going to hell in a basket. Somebody's crazy. Who is it? You know, it ain't us who didn't vote for him. You got to have some rational people in this world. Trump is an idiot. Anybody vote for Trump, you just got to be one racist hell of a dude, a person, or you just stupid.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This country here, boy, it's, you know, they can't say nothing about No other country. They need to clean up their mess. Because that's what this is. America is a hot mess.
And then you got the Karens. Bernard, you got the Karens popping up everywhere. Karens popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
And challenging people. All the Karens are just challenging people and getting the hell slapped out of them and beat up and everything else. You challenge the wrong person, they gonna beat your butt. You know
Exactly. Yeah. But sometimes some Karens need to be slapped.
Yeah.
The audacity needs to be slapped out of them.
The one in Central Park, talking about the man was watching her. She needed something
to be slapped.
The latest one is this old. Seen the latest one? The old white lady in Panera Bread. She see this Spanish-looking girl with a meal. She asked her, "How did you pay for that?" "You didn't pay for that. You wanted it free. You got it free." And the girl said, "No, ma'am, I paid for this, just like you paid for yours." She said, "Yeah, I had to pay for mine, but did you pay for you?" This girl ain't bothering her. This girl ain't saying nothing to her. She just made the girl, she talked so bad the girl started crying. They had to throw the old white lady out of Panera Bread. This is a Karen. These Karens are popping up and just challenging the world. Donald Trump gave them balls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. That's why they all getting the hell slap out of them. You know, like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. These Karens are getting slapped also. So
they need to be slapped, because I ain't gonna say I mind my elders. I respect my elders, but Karen, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is all I can say.
I'm telling you.
You better know what you're doing.
Yeah. Boy. Hey.
You better know what you're doing.
That's right. You run up on me. Man, please. That's what I'm telling you. I already got a bond already paid for. So all they got to do is make one phone call and get me out. That's it. You know, they know who to run up on. Trust me. You know. And matter of fact, anybody run up on me, trust me. That's I'm mad. I just don't like people no more. Run up on me.
Well, and you know, they got all these copycat killers. Why? All of a sudden, everybody don't mind dying. You know, it's crazy. Everybody don't mind dying these days, because you got all the mall shooters. They seem to be doing the exact same thing. School shooters, they're copycatting off of it. But the bad thing about it, Bernard and Tiffany, is that platforms like Facebook and other platforms are letting these people operate sites, but they'll get us for saying the wrong words. Yeah. But here it is, somebody who you know is going to go and kill somebody eventually. Mm-hmm. Here it is, somebody who you know is talking hate and killing and the hatred of other people and the dislike of a certain thing, and you let them operate safely on your pages because of freedom of speech, but then you cut our speech. We play the wrong music, they get us. They get me every time, and I pay for our music. I pay for all music on all our shows. They still mute the music. And I just got tired of sending in a dispute every time, so I just let them mute. You know, I'm serious. I got to send in a dispute 5 times a day for all our shows, because we got 5 shows a day. 35 times a week, I got to send in a dispute. So I just got tired of let Facebook do what they want to do. We moved to Roku after a while anyway.
You know, Facebook is the biggest hypocrite.
Absolutely.
That you know. They are the most hypocrite people who ever running them. They're on and all that. I mean, they'll get me for saying something or cussing, but you got these fools already planning to shoot up everybody, and you still let them go. Man, they don't. At the end of the day, they should do this here. If you know for a fact that somebody going out there and killing somebody, and you know that, and they go ahead and do it, then you should be the blame for that, and they should come arrest you.
Absolutely, you should be
come arrest you because you know it.
Yeah,
you know. Period.
And they got all these people. Facebook used to catch everything all the time, and now you know, YouTube didn't used to bother nobody as much. You used to say what you want. You can go in there and say all kind of words. Because I go on YouTube all the time and I hear them say all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
One of our shows said something about COVID, and they'll catch that word just like right now. They got this program that listens to the key words. So he said something only because he's a doctor. So he said something about it, and of July 7th of last year, they caught it in June of this year. They sanctioned us for 7 days for YouTube for something that was said a year ago that they just caught about COVID. Yeah, on YouTube. That's crazy. But they want to let these people who they see in these crazy chat rooms and these crazy pages that they're monitoring, and they see that these people eventually are going to do something stupid and crazy because it's a hype that they get hyped up by the other ones, telling them, yeah. So they get this courage, this liquid courage they get, this invisible courage they get through the airwave courage or something. Then they go out and shoot and kill people, But Facebook don't do anything about that. I mean, they don't monitor those like they monitor us. If I say 2 words, y'all know what them words is right now. If I say that C word or if I said that N word, the first thing they'll do is take us off the air for a week. But then you got people that's killing people. Yeah. And it's just
people inciting riots can get on the internet and say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
People just all kind of old conspiracy theories can say whatever they want to say. But you better not be on here trying to warn nobody to protect themselves and say the C word or the N word. You're right. And you're right too. No, Facebook is the most hypocritical app ever. And Instagram is too. Because if Donald Trump can go off his temper tantrum all the time, then why can't Farrakhan have a page? Because he's too influential. They don't want that type of influence though. But Donald Crazy Trump, he can influence all kind of nuts. But don't let Farrakhan say something that will influence or cause us to stand up for ourselves or challenge more than we've ever challenged. God forbid that. So let's just not allow him to have a voice on social media. But let us put up the little minute clips of what he has to say. We'll allow him that. But to have an account like Donald Trump, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah. It's crazy. Donald Trump went and made his own social media platform.
Yeah, he got his own. Yeah.
Well, I forgot it, Patriot or something, or whatever the name of the platform.
Yeah, he got his own one. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "The hell with y'all. I got my own." And got millions of people over there. Those are people that they need to be watching. The millions of people over there are certainly crazy.
That's exactly the site that they need to be watching and monitoring. The CSI, the GBI, the FBI, all the eyes. Need to be over there. He needs to be in jail. I ain't gonna say that because will they get excited if I say Donald Trump needs to be in jail?
I don't. Well, you're telling the truth.
Yeah, he does. Because he was the reason why all of those people went to swinging off flag poles and statue poles and running up the stairs, busting windows at the Capitol. And it amazes me that if it was black people, that January the 6th will be known as the Insurrection Massacre.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they would have shot all of us.
Yeah,
we would have been shot in the backs, wherever. They just would have just shot. It wouldn't have mattered because of the color of our skin. We see a whole bunch of blacks racing, shoot them.
Yeah.
These people had a whole kickback in the Capitol.
Hey, Donald Trump, the first gangster that tell y'all he's a gangster. By any means necessary, he will take you out. He's a gangster.
He'll influence somebody who can. He'll influence a whole mob. Now that's what you call a mob of gangs.
Yeah,
they some gangs. They some thugs and hoodlums.
And you
that's what they are.
anytime you tell somebody to go kill the president, the vice president of the United States, you ain't nothing but a gangster, boy.
And get away with it.
And
And
get
right now
away
he's
with
getting
it.
away with it.
It's
You
still,
know?
yeah, it's still getting away
It's
with it. You're right.
crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. You got police officers shooting people. Like, they have infiltrated these police departments all over the country, the Klan or the skinheads or somebody, and they're killing us because they have a badge. And the prosecutors and the law enforcement agencies in control of investigating them are giving them a pass in many instances. So we have to be able to watch that also. Our young boys got to be able to watch what they're doing and videotape every time. Especially if you got a crazy officer that's always bothering people, always harassing the guys on the corner and everything. Every time you pull up, you ought to be videotaping it, because he's going to eventually do something out of control. He's there harassing for a purpose, so you got to be able to watch him because eventually he's going to go off. You just don't do that every day and don't do something stupid.
Yeah. But you know what? We give these people too much power. I guarantee you this here. If when it come knocking on their door and somebody kill their kids and somebody, brutalize their kids, when they come knocking on their door, then they may pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you always say eye for eye, tooth for tooth. But at the end of the day, man, sometimes you go around here and you pick on the wrong person, then you're gonna be in trouble. So you got all these wild policemen, I call them devils. These wild devils doing around killing our young kids for no simple reason. They committing the crime. How you stopping for somebody and you committing the crime? You know what I'm saying? And then you got, like this here, black people they want to walk for what they want to walk for, but they don't want to walk for what's right at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We are, just like we say, hey, we are some hypocritical people. You know what I'm saying? They can be talking in your face today and probably stabbing you in your neck tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just tired of them, man. You know what I'm saying? You can call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care, because you don't do anything for me, because God taking care of me and us. So at the end of the day, you know what? It is what it is. That's how I would never, ever run for office, because my mouth too bad. Nah, I ain't kissing nobody butt.
I asked the mayor here. I asked if they had training for not punching people in the face, because sometimes I just think, like, what the world? You know what I mean? Like, we have sane people that's just really ugly as human beings, and we don't have to look far to know that there's racism within the police station. If a young boy can go and screen and live screen the murder of 10 people at that grocery store, because I watched it. I watched it myself, not the original live screen, but I caught the replay. And the fact that he could kill people on live screen and walk out of the store in handcuffs, whereas our sons can't even be pulled over for a simple traffic stop and be shot and killed because they think that he's going to reach, opposed to somebody that you done seen reach, pull, and there are brains and blood all over the place when you show up, and they let him out. I mean, not let him out, but they're
take him into custody without incident.
You go to jail, where our boys can't even get pulled over and come home at night. That's so crazy. And the only reason why that young boy was killed, who shot up the elementary school, is because he was Hispanic. I guarantee if he was white, he would have been taken out in handcuffs and not shot down. It's crazy that we keep allowing this to happen as a nation. The lawmakers aren't saying enough is enough, because they don't care about human life. It's about the dollar. They're making money from the NRA to not say anything, and that's just what rules. Money walk and bush talk. Not even if it's bush, it still gotta walk. They don't care.
Yeah. But you know what? Let me tell you this, Sam. I would take 10 angry women with me to a fight before I take 10 men that's supposed to be got my back. Because I know those 10 angry women, boy, they going to be swinging, taking their wig off, their fingernails, and boy, they going to be, hey, they going to say, don't you touch him. Don't you touch him.
That's true. That's true. That's
take
true.
10 black angry women to a fight. Lord have mercy. It is over. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we're going to move on.
It's going to be about their business, honey. If we going there for a mission. Oh, we're going to complete that mission even if we got to put hands on somebody.
Yeah, I know.
That's who you better take.
You're right. Mm-mm.
We're going to move on to the next subject. January 6th committee hearings heating up. Now, tomorrow night, prime time, 8 o'clock p.m. Man, we might have to tape an episode of the Ebony Sports Reporters for 8 o'clock tomorrow. 8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. You got the hearings coming on. And they heating up now. I'm telling you. Hey, in Georgia, they got the DA in Georgia subpoenaed Rudy Giuliani, subpoenaed Lindsey Graham, subpoenaed all the fake people who Trump had trying to act like they were electors.
Right.
And they tricked all of them. They tricked them by telling them they were coming to testify. When they got there, they found out that they were the ones they were testifying on themselves. So that sister there in Atlanta, she ain't playing with it.
She is not. She means business. She really does. And it just goes to show that you can't be timid and afraid when you seeking justice. You have to be about it.
That's correct.
You can't be timid. You have to be about it no matter who doesn't like you. Even if you have to hire security for your own personal safety just to get this thing done. Because if our prosecutor was a white woman or a white man, it wouldn't have gotten this far.
Nah. Yeah, hey,
that's correct.
Yeah,
that's
y'all
correct.
black women, y'all gangsters. Hey,
oh yeah, New York, there's a black female up there also. She ain't playing the music with her.
Yeah.
You know, so my hats go off to them. They're doing what they're supposed to do because Lindsey Graham said he was not going to come, but the judge told him you better answer that subpoena and get here. So Lindsey coming. Steve Bannon. He want to cry because they held him in contempt. He want to cry now. You know, nah, dude. Face the music. You want to be tough. You thought you was above the law.
Yeah.
You get to see that the feds do not play. These people, they ain't told you about two things scare me. The feds and God.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know, so,
that's right. That's right.
They don't play, man. What they got coming for Trump don't even see. Everybody thinking Trump done got away. He Teflon Don.
Nah.
Man, what they got for you, Donald Trump, I don't wish on nobody but you.
Yeah. And they need people need to realize too, anytime the Fed call you, they already know the answer. So ain't no sense of there was one people when they call, you might well say, you know what? I better tell because they already know. They do, like you said, they do not play. Trust me, you know. So if they start knocking on your door, just open and say, okay, and go with them.
Exactly. Just go on with them.
Hey, if they knock on my door, I will say, my major, the dog. They got me.
But that's the roosters coming to crow for them. The chickens coming to crow. That's what they get.
Yeah, Donald Trump will soon find out. Like I said, they gonna indict all those pro-Trump fools in Georgia. Yeah. And Lindsey Graham, you might get it if you get up there and try to lie. You better get in there and tell the truth like you was before you got to be friends with Donald. Yeah. Remember, Donald Trump didn't like Lindsey Graham. He was getting out to everybody, giving Lindsey Graham phone number to everybody, telling them to call Lindsey Graham. And it was, threatening Lindsey Graham as he walked through the airport, all kind of stuff. and now you this
Yeah.
man's friend, best friend. You know, this is the
Mm-mm-mm.
biggest
And
bully
he
in the
going
world.
down
But
too. He going down
he
too.
he done ran into the bully of the world, the federal government.
Yeah.
Play with
Hello,
them.
the federal government. People think they just so high and mighty. You ain't hiding that federal government, baby. No,
Yeah.
you're not. And
And-
I'll be so glad when they publicly, because they're gonna have to use Donald Trump as an example
Mhm.
that no one is above the law.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long you feel like you can reign. It doesn't matter how many people you feel like you can influence. If you're influencing people to incite riots because you lost, he should have been arrested for that phone call that he made. It's the
Correct.
fact that he keeps getting away with stuff. So he needs to be arrested publicly so that the people that want to come behind him and think that they can get away with it too, Herschel, you can go to jail too.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Tiffany.
You know
Go
what?
ahead,
though,
girl.
Cliff? The thing is, everybody around Trump always goes to jail, and Trump gets away. And that ought to show you: do not be loyal to this guy. Do not be loyal to this guy. If he either gave all of them a pardon before he left office, then none of them would be held to what are held accountable now.
Yeah.
But he didn't. That means he had no loyalty to you.
Yeah.
You know, Trump
than
wants
him.
everything for himself.
Yeah.
You know, but they gonna put them ones that acted like they were electors, the fake electors, and send that paperwork into the Congress. Yeah, they gonna put they're getting prosecuted in Georgia.
Yeah.
They're getting prosecuted in Georgia.
Rightfully
They might
so.
walk, but they're gonna get prosecuted. They're gonna show them. You might have some sympathetic jurors to let them off, but they're gonna get prosecuted.
And that's another reason why Black people
Yeah.
need to go to jury duty. So that
Yeah,
people
exactly.
like this don't get off,
Yeah.
don't walk. You hold them accountable. At least 24 to 48 hours in jail, 72. You know. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm praying that she has a great security team, but she's been prosecuting them since last year, right? Because I remember when it first broke, and she's been safe since then. So I think that she has a pretty good security team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, grandmama got her. Grandmama got her. Believe that.
Baby, you better believe it.
They don't want to come touch her. Believe that.
It's heating up. These January 6 hearings are heating up because you got the Secret Service erased a bunch of texts from the 5th and the 6th of January. From the 5th and the 6th of January, they erased a bunch of texts, you know, and they were protecting Trump. So some heads got a role in that administration also.
Mm-hmm. And they should be held accountable as well.
Yeah.
Everyone involved, from the civilian to the former president himself, should be, and everyone in between should be held involved. Like, y'all should be held accountable. If
right.
you know, y'all didn't get shot down like we would have, so you need to go to jail.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're going to take a commercial break real quick. 50 seconds, 1 minute. We'll be gone for 1 minute. Y'all stay tuned and watch the commercial. We're going to be 1 minute and we'll be right back.
All right.
This peaceful place, this serene glen directly behind me, was the site of one of the most horrendous historical events in American history. They sold 429 of 436 slaves that were offered over a 2-day period. When they started selling the first person, it started to rain. And when they sold the last one, it stopped raining. It had rained torrentially. And they said it was as if God was crying. We are going to save this site for posterity. The city of Savannah is trying to develop it, but it should be kept as a memento and as a memory for what man ought not to do to one another.
All right. Well, that was just our little quick commercial break. Y'all share that. It's a TikTok video. I think we had over 200,000 people watch our video, TikToks already for the Weeping Time Coalition.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all share that. We'll be doing commercials, breaks like that on all our shows after a while, giving you little public service announcements that we'll be making up. We're getting ready to transition to to Roku TV, and we're gonna need to be able to do those things. So we got to start putting that clock in, where every 20 minutes we'll be taking a commercial, a 45 second to 1 minute commercials. So that's coming. So y'all get ready for it.
I get to pick my own commercial on America After Dark. I'll pick my own one.
As long as if you can get them to send it to us to that was just an example of what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
It'll be people. If you got somebody that want to do a commercial, then send them to us. Then we'll have them. Long as
I got some commercials. I got some.
No, these are sponsors now. These are paid people, sponsors that will have to be ready to pay. You got Grumman Aircraft up there, Coca-Cola, somebody, Swanee basketball
pink
camp,
pony.
somebody, who?
Yeah, I got a pink pony and
Okay.
That's the different commercials.
Yeah, I should have put that in this other one over here, and that's probably what I'll do while y'all talk on this next subject. I should have put it in the bottom. Then I wouldn't have to take us out of the pictures because the producer, she had to work tonight, so she didn't show up. Tiffany, she working all week this week. You better be ready for Saturday night with your show. So what's our next subject? Our next subject was that's the subject. They got on your girl. Purdy told all the woman Keisha Gibson Carter to shut up in council. While council was going on, he told her, shut up, Keisha. Now, I hope Tiffany don't have to go through the same thing in Athens City Council, because I know Tiffany would probably be waiting on the person when council is over.
You took the words out my mouth. Who shut the hell up? Oh. you might say, Tiffany, you might just need not to speak on this subject politely, but shut the hell up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most entertaining city council meeting of all time because the new commissioner just jumped over the podium, y'all.
Man.
That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Because as adults, you should be able to talk to someone better. Especially she's a female and you're a male. Tell your wife to shut the hell up. Or maybe your mom. But baby, don't tell me to shut the hell up. I'm speaking for all the women, Keisha.
Yeah.
You shut up.
Hey. And I'm gonna speak for Mr. Carter. Boy, thank God she married to Mr. Carter. Because if she was married to me, ooh, boy, I tear up Savannah. Trust me. Believe me what I say. Let me take my glasses off. Dude, you better be glad she is not my wife. You talking about shut the hell up. Hey, believe me, I'll be sitting out there in that taxi waiting on you because I know they was going to take me to jail, so might well take the taxi. Man, please. Hey. Boy, you better be glad Mr. Carter is married to Miss Carter, because if it was my wife, man, please. Trust me. Shut the hell up. Dude, you done lost your mind.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Boy, man,
shut the hell up. Did he feel entitled? Did they give him a sense of masculinity? Did they help his masculinity any? To tell a black older woman to shut the hell up? Did that make you feel real good about yourself? Do you feel good about yourself?
Well, I don't think it made him feel good as far as being masculine because he's gay. So I don't think he was trying to be masculine. I think he thought that he had privilege to say such a thing.
Yeah. He probably say girl. He probably called her a girl. Girl.
Okay, because I'm not gonna say that he gets a pass. He probably said, "Girl, shut the hell up." I don't think. No, it wasn't like that. So, baby, you definitely don't do me.
No, that's not how he said it.
He doesn't get a pass for being gay. No, disrespect is disrespect.
Right.
Because,
trust me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my goodness! No, he doesn't get a pass because he's gay, honey. You better respect.
Man,
You better respect the real women around here, baby. That wasn't nice.
Yeah. Hey, trust me, they better be glad they heard our conversation backstage.
I mean, and then Tiffany, he's a police officer. So imagine if he can disrespect a person with authority, what do you think he does with people with no authority?
Yeah.
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 You can never be right with him because he doesn't respect authority.
Yeah.
He does. You can't do anything right. He doesn't respect black women. So it is a problem, I think, going forward. Can he be trusted not to disrespect other people, especially black women, who he feels like he has a upper hand on?
Yeah.
Jamal Torre, I see you done creeped in, and after that long talk that you had with the city manager, the city person from Hilton Head, or wherever.
Yes, Hilton Head.
Hilton Head, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in other words,
so what should happen?
So in other words, this police officer love to be handcuffed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he likes to be handcuffed. So, okay. Brother Jamal, what do you think should happen to Mr. Purdy?
I was stunned, and I shared with folks that that a ethical complaint should be filed against him. That's just being fair about it. That with regards to Alderman Keisha Gibson Carter, they filed complaints against her. This is a situation people from the public, when they are observing this and hearing this right here, the complaint should be filed, or someone from council should file a complaint, or there should have been some reprimand, some addressing of that right there. Because when they talk about decorum, look at the decorum right there. That lacks decorum right there. But then you brought up a point, Julius, that I'm like, okay, that's absolutely correct. If you deal with people who are in positions of authority, imagine how you deal with people who don't have authority. And I'll say this. Now, if you follow the teachings of the Ptah Hotep, again, which is the oldest book in the world, which is a book of philosophy that comes out of Africa, that you understand that when you have a position like this and somebody else is down here, you know how to treat them. You come down to their level to treat them with respect. And if you are a person who ain't functioning like that, ain't got that moral compass like that moral fiber like that, then guess what? When you like this right here, you oppress the people. And I'm just throwing it out there because we see it all the time. We see people in positions of power and positions of authority, how they treat the people who don't have power or authority in their eyes. They dismiss them, they hurt them, they beat them. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Teaching of the Ptah Hotep. That is, I'll do it right here.
Okay. Well,
so that's why I like
that he should have an ethics complaint filed against him. I see Dr. Betty Jones say there are letters being written now, but just the letters being written, it'll just be taken under advisement. Somebody still has to file the complaint that lives in the city of Savannah.
Hey, you know what?
Yep.
Hey, y'all don't even Jewish. Y'all in Savannah, y'all don't even worry about this. I got this. Don't even worry about it. Mr. Carter and Miss Carter, I got this here. Don't even worry about it.
You can't file. You and
I ain't talking about filing. What
are you talking about? You can't.
I got a different file.
Okay. Well, as long as, it's got to be something lawful, man.
Jesus.
You can't say that you're gonna do nothing to nobody on the platform.
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say I was doing something. I said I would handle it. It could be anything. It's not no threat or anything like that.
Okay, we just want to make it clear because we don't want you to say tomorrow that you threatened him.
No,
and then he got a warrant for you. You know what I'm saying?
It's no threat.
We want to be clear on whatever you're doing because we don't want no trouble here. for you.
I feel like he needs to
Right.
apologize. He needs to apologize in the same
Yeah.
with the same breath that it took for him to tell her to shut up.
Yeah.
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 Because that's being a
Yes.
man.
And she said she
Right.
don't want an apology. She said he needs to apologize to the people.
Exactly. Because that's when you
because
disrespect me, you disrespect my people. And
right,
those are the ones who I represent.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
so he obviously don't care about a whole lot of things. He lied to me and told me he was going to be his own man, but then when he got to City Hall, he votes with the mayor 100% of the time. Never is on the other side of anything, and so he lied to me. So he has the price to pay politically with me. See, I made it clear, Bernard. He has
Yeah.
a political price to pay with me. So you have to make it clear when you're talking these things because you
Yeah.
don't want to say the wrong thing.
And my thing is this. My thing is this, and I'm talking about Miss Carter. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all black people in Savannah, Georgia, y'all don't support her, y'all don't stick by her, and the woman, everything she says is the truth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's all I'm saying. I'm tired of people disrespecting her in so many ways. And when enough gonna be enough? When a real man gonna stand up and fight for her too? That's all I'm saying. This woman has been beat up and then been just totally hammered. When y'all gonna step up and support her? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Jew.
And that's the thing is that we have to do. I mean, we're doing it. We're the black men that are supporting her. We just have to make sure that whatever we do in our support it is to get rid of those people politically. I have no problem with, like, we're going to talk about the mayor in a minute. I have no problem with the mayor. I don't. I like him as a person. I just hate him as a politician. So I don't have a problem with him as a person, but as a politician, I have real big problems with him. So because he lied to me too. So I don't like people lying to me. Jamal's frat brother has to pay the
Jew.
price for that, politically.
Hey, you got a lot of people down there in that office lying to you, boo. You got a lot of people down there lying to you, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, and they're gonna soon see that it ain't nice to lie to me.
Hey, Jamal lied to you. Everybody lied to you, man. I ain't lying to you, Jew. I got you, Jew. I ain't lying to you.
Jamal, and just for that, Tiffany, you had 4 other black alder people, plus you got Keisha, Bernetta, and Alicia, and the 4 that's in the majority said nothing. The mayor said nothing. You got this white councilman named Nick Palumbo. He always says point of order, a point of personal privilege. He never says anything when it comes to one of them, though. He sits back and let it happen. If you're going to be fair, Nick Palumbo, be fair across the board. You don't think that it should have been a point of order for what Purdy said? You don't think that it should have been a point of personal privilege? I guess the person that's attacked has to say that, but the mayor should have stepped up and say something. Only thing the mayor did do was when Mr. Purdy Councilman Purdy asked him to take a break, he said, "No, ma'am." Yeah, Bernard. when Purdy asked the man to take, Mr. Mayor, can we take a 5-minute break? He said, "No, ma'am." So I guess he was.
He called him right.
Yeah, I guess he was addressing him properly.
I'm not going to sit on this show and the personal slams be thrown out. People, I don't agree with that.
We're saying we guess. There was nothing personal. If it was anything personal sent, it was by the mayor. The mayor did that. We didn't do it. The
But
mayor did. Go back and watch the tape. The mayor said, no, ma'am.
right, I know, but you didn't have to bring it up. It's
Yeah.
yellow. It's
We
called.
don't hold anything back on the
It's,
Rabble.
it's called
We
yellow
bring it
journal.
all out. We expose everything,
Jesus.
and that
Jesus.
is the way that it is
It
written.
is called yellow journalism,
Hey,
and
No,
I
it's called
would take it part.
true journalism.
Jew, you ain't got to explain nothing to Jesus. You ain't got to explain nothing to him.
See, my
Okay.
contract tells me that I got to say it all perfectly correct. It has.
Yeah.
We don't hide anything. We don't give you part of the information like mainstream white media.
Yeah.
We give you all the information so you make the decision.
Yeah.
So we're not slamming anybody. We're telling you what occurred at the meeting. And we said we guess the mayor was addressing him properly. We don't know whether he was or not. So we assumed that he was. He said it, so he must be manning. He run that. Didn't he say he run that?
Yeah.
The mayor say he run that. Okay, so but anyway, you got
So
we're gonna
sit
give
up.
our we got our awards also. I guess you're not gonna be pleased with this award.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! I'm not a part of none of this.
So-
to the audience,
So
I'm
sit
not
up
a
in
part
Negro
of
there,
this.
Peace
Jesus.
Award for not stepping up and saying what they supposed to say when they were supposed to say it. That's all they getting is the award.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
All of them got it.
Oh
The
Lord!
embarrassment of black people worldwide.
Nigga
Oh
priest.
my God!
You know, they got the Negro Please
Oh
Award
my God! Oh my
because they
God!
did not do what they should have done. It doesn't matter whether anything was wrong or right. It was wrong at that time, and you should have addressed it. So by
Yeah.
you not addressing it, it holds you in the light that's
Yeah.
less favorable to in our opinion, it holds you in light less favorable to be recommended not to receive this award. Award. But you received this award tonight because you should have said something. It doesn't matter whether that was your friend. If your friend was wrong and you want to address everything else when Keisha, Alicia, and Bernetta do it, then address it now when somebody else does it.
Yeah.
So you got that award today. Those 4 people.
Yeah, because a real man would address it. A real man would address taking up for the black woman, even if they didn't like that woman. He would have you should stand up for her anyway. When you got this little planky telling her to shut up, you should have been a real man and say something. Period. Run and tell that on your show next week, Jamal.
Even if you didn't say, Alderman Purdy that was out of order, you could have said that. You never said anything. The mayor pro tem, who's Jamal's cousin, didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So, Dietrich and Linda, who's Bernard Jamal's second cousin, 2 times removed, didn't say anything. So what you say, Jamal? What you praying about?
I do not condone any of this. I'm saying to my family members, I don't condone this. I come on the show to try to provide a more balanced view. And that's right. The statements made by them are their statements. It's not my statements. Again, I do not condone any of this right here. So I want any supporters and listeners of them understand I do not. I stand up for them. I support my family members and my friends. I support them. I support my brothers. I support my sisters. So I do not condone any of this.
Well, we're going to see after we run down all the missteps of the mayor.
Oh, Jesus.
Why you
still
supporting? We don't want you to go.
Oh, Lord.
We want to see why you still support him after this whole list of things that we got. And I missed a whole lot. I missed half. So this is just half of it. So I want to know how you are able to still support after all of this. You cannot have blind love. That's like your girlfriend cheating on you and you catch her in the car with your best friend. And then you say, oh, that's just your best friend. And they were making out. Oh, by the way, I didn't bring up the fact that that same officer who told Keisha to shut up was caught in the police car, Garden City police car, having sex with another man also. I didn't say that either. So we ain't talking about that, Tiffany. Jamal, we not. I guess that should have been brought up too, but I ain't gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna talk about it. So
you are causing my gout to act up right now. My gout is acting up right now. My gout. My toe, my big toes. It feel like a bunion about to come off right now. I'm like, oh God.
Oh Lord. Okay. So Purdy has told all the woman Keisha Gibson Carter to shut up, and we need some straightening on that. And hopefully we'll get some straightening on that in the next few days. He has lied and said that he's only said it because she said something to him about a pedophile. And the tapes clearly show that she only said that about 20 something minutes later. So did he know? And I wish he'd give me the lottery numbers if he knew that she was going to say this 20 minutes later. So he said that to her 20 minutes beforehand. Really? You think people stupid and the news media follow that bull up knowing that it was a lie? How your grandparents used to say it back in the day? Cockamamie lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. And Jamal still supposed. Oh, Curtis Purdy is his third cousin twice removed. Also, he related to everybody on the council.
Jesus.
That's
man,
right.
Jesus.
That's
Jesus,
right.
Jesus, man, you're going to have a talk, Jesus. We're going to have to talk about your friends and your cousin and your family. Come on, Jesus. You better than that.
Yeah.
Well, they are better than you, Bernard Brown, because they're not like you. They're not like you.
Okay. You better be glad I was saying something.
At least they don't threaten me like you threaten me.
You know, I love to threaten.
I thought the lawyers had all that worked out, man. All right. One of the questions asked was, should the mayor resign? I got 9 comments up here. Maybe we can answer some of them. Let's see. Then we'll get to the last subject. What was it? Chuck Fagan said, everyone should ask aldermen from District 2 through 6 the following. Can you name 5 meaningful votes on council where you didn't vote with the mayor? No, they can't. Dr. Torrey, please put the spelling of the term you use. Exactly. Chuck Fagan, shoot, can they name 2? They can't. They lockstep with him with whatever he does. It don't matter if he said don't breathe air. They're gonna say it is illegal to breathe air. We are against you breathing air.
From China.
Yeah, from China. Herschel Walker says polluted. It was Palumbo who requested the recess. No, I heard it. That wasn't Palumbo. That was Purdy. I was looking at it and I heard it. It was not Palumbo. Unless I just can't see or hear. He said 5-minute recess. That was Purdy, and he told him no, ma'am. He did say no, ma'am. That's correct. See, Jamal, he wants to lie. We don't lie on this platform.
That's right.
We do not lie. Got to start showing the footage. Yes. Well, you're right. We should have had the footage loaded, but I had a knee injury. I'm too busy. I had 3 meetings today. I need help. Shoot, we need a professional video editor too. Yeah, you're right. We do. It was Palumbo. I don't think it was Palumbo. I'm listening to it. It was Purdy. Well, if it was Palumbo, still, he called him the right name too, I guess. I don't know. Probably was. But anyway.
Chuck Fagan is a troublemaker. Chuck Fagan is a troublemaker. And Reverend Betty Jones is Teachings of Patah Hotep. That's PTHHOTEP. Patah Hotep. Teachings of Patah Hotep. PTAHHOTEP. Hotep means peace. And I wish all of y'all peace on the Rabble. Hotep means peace.
Ooh, you getting a little attitude.
I'm gonna put it in the
Jew, Tiffany, he getting a little attitude.
I believe, Jamal, that's 2 words. The Patah and Hotep Hotep is
Means peace.
huh?
It means peace. Ptah is a spiritual entity, but I'm just saying. I'm wishing y'all peace on the show. I'm wishing y'all the separate part Hotep. And it's teaching a Ptah Hotep. So I wish y'all have peace because the stuff y'all doing this show is scandalous, is fiery, is dooming some of y'all to hell. Bernard Brown, you already there.
You get the little attitude, little man. Little man. Because we all getting on you. Hey, you better go to that wall. He getting attitudes, Tiffany. And
it's
Juice.
one word, Julius. It's one word. It's okay.
No, I used to read his writings. It was always 2 words when Hotep.
All right, okay, that's fine, no problem. I'm just saying, if you read the writings, you would not be doing the stuff you're doing tonight. This stuff right here is so scandalous. Now I'm like saying scurrilous. It's scurrilous. Scurrilous.
Scurrilous. Scurrilous. Hey, but listen, we only tell the truth here. If you don't like what we say, all you gotta do is call us so you can come on the show and straighten it out yourself. We're gonna give you that opportunity to come on the show and talk to Tiffany, talk to Bernard, talk. Oh, you're already talking to Issa Jesus.
You're already talking to Jesus.
And talking to me, and talking to Charlie Brown, and talking to Robert R.G. Brian. Yo, you got a chance to talk to all of us. If you want to come on the show, you can straighten all that out. If you think that we did something against you that you don't like, you got an opportunity to come and do it. We got 38,000 people watch us a month, and we move into Roku TV, so it's going to be even more people when we get in their living rooms. So you can come and do what you want to do right now and clear your name if you want to.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. And I'm gonna bring them on the show, and you all will not be allowed to attack them. I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna have.
I tell you what, you bring them, and we'll let you ask the question. But you better not ask no soft pussycat question.
Yeah, and you better not be political correct either. You know, tell the truth, Jamar.
Yeah, they're not coming on the show anyway. You know that.
Y'all showing out tonight.
Nah, they scared. They scared.
They going crazy. They going crazy.
That's why they say. That's why they son Jesus. That's why they son Jesus to talk for.
All this anger.
Up with an attitude.
All this anger. All this anger.
Hey, just say hotel. Just say hotel.
Listen, we got people calling for the mayor's resignation. Mayor Van Johnson has a bunch of missteps in the 2.5 years that he's been there. And not only missteps, he has some big, giant missteps. We're going to call some of those things out in a few minutes and see what Jamar has to defend him on. Because I'm sure that Jamar would be against a bunch of these things. Most importantly, the Weeping Time Project. The Weeping Time Project, these same people who Jamar is defending are still the people who these people here, they're the same ones who voted with the other two on the Weeping Time Project. So they gave the Weeping Time Project away. Did you want to see the video again, Jamal? Let's show the video again one more time. Hold on 1 second. We're going to go to the commercial break and show the video one more time.
Show it, Jules.
This serene glen directly behind me was the site of one of the most horrendous historical events in American history. They sold 429 of 436 slaves that were offered over a 2-day period. When they started selling the first person, it started to rain. And when they sold the last one, it stopped raining. It had rained torrentially. And they said it was as if God was crying. We are going to save this site for posterity. The city of Savannah is trying to develop it, but it should be kept as a memento and as a memory for what man ought not to do to one another.
Yeah. Amen.
Okay. The Weeping Time Project, Jamal, they took it and they sold it to, they gave, and they say they didn't have nothing to do with it, but that was a lie. If you appoint people to any board, and me, you had this argument, this discussion before. If I can appoint you to the board, I run the board. I own the board. I own everything in it. So don't tell me what I can't do. If I can tell you, I run everybody. If I can appoint them, especially if I can appoint them by myself, like I can appoint a board for Our Black Media because I run Our Black Media. I can appoint the board by myself. Same thing he can do. Okay? So don't tell me that he couldn't do that or that that's not the way it works. It's the way it works because I put you there. You better do what I tell you to do. That's what he's saying. How about
that was done under Edna Jackson's administration. That was not done under Van Johnson. So I just gave you the retort. Thank you.
Jesus.
The petition was done under Van Johnson's administration. The COA was done under Van Johnson's administration. It
was already a done deal.
Oh, okay. But they were waiting on these people to come in, though, so they could vote on it. Okay. It was a done deal. How about nothing done to improve the Black community? What has he done to improve the Black community, especially in the 1st and the 5th?
We have expanded shot fire technology.
You know what? Jesus.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with you, man? You done lost your mind. Hey, you done lost your mind. You no longer gonna be invited to my birthday party.
Why?
You ain't.
Why?
Hey, I guarantee you, if it was 436 people that look like what you got on your head, that white thing on your head, I guarantee you they'll save it then if it was 436 of them. Period.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this, Jamal? Can you answer this?
Okay.
I need you, since we got a little few minutes, I want you to give an answer for this since these are your cousins. Do you believe that it is a leader's job to make sure that the people that he is leading all work together and are building something for the people instead of building for themselves in a government environment?
Yes, people should build for the people. And if you are the people, you can build for yourself too. You're the people.
Okay. So the division on city council, you don't think it's the city, the leader, the mayor's job to make sure that everybody is happy, that everybody is, you can't make everybody happy, but that everybody works together. True leadership would have brought all these people together and say, okay, how can we address this here? Okay, y'all want things on the agenda. Let's put these things on the agenda. We can either vote them up or down. But he don't want anything on the agenda unless it's 5 votes. And all you have to do is say no. All it takes is 3 people to put something on the agenda. 3 people.
Well,
go ahead.
I was going to answer it for you. This has been said by another member of council. Democracy is ugly, so we will not always get along. Democracy, and that's what we have, a democracy. Democracy does not mean that we all get along, that we all should be on the same page together. Democracy is bloody. And quoting Alderman Bernetta Bryant Lanier.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that one also. So you gave your cousin a first pass again because you're saying that he don't need to get everybody in order and get the council working together like a choir.
Bernard Brown, democracy is ugly. It is bloody. It's a blood sport. So that's what happened. To the victor is all of the spoils and the victory.
Okay, don't you take too much of my time. Reclaiming my time. So do you think that with all the police shootings, do you think the mayor is doing a good job on that? And do you think that he has addressed it forcefully enough that people should look at him as a powerful leader in the city? I mean, I'm putting you on the spot here, but I need you to answer these questions truthfully. You're under oath right now. So answer them truthfully.
And I'm going to answer. Black lives matter, and Black people need to understand that Black lives should matter. And it's not just with regards to the police, but with regards to Black people also. Black lives matter.
Okay, so have you ever heard the mayor say that?
The mayor indicated that pastors who talk about
What's the problem with he can't keep a city manager? You had 4 city managers in 2 years.
No, what occurred, we had one who left, and then again, we were looking for an interim. We had interims, and so we now have a permanent city manager. So it was a process we had to go through.
How about police chief? Can't keep a police chief, and this one here was not the best one that I've ever seen because he was kind of lackadaisical and act like all he did, he was just a figurehead, didn't know nothing about policing. He couldn't have known anything. A blind man can see that all your killings are happening on Live Oak and on Borough Street. And you can't put the police on Live Oak and Borough Street, mentor? That means you're a dumbass. Live Oak and Borough Street. One on the east side, one on the west side. They're getting shot there every day. When I was on the police department, Lieutenant O'Quinn made us bum rush corners every single day. We had to bum rush them corners. They let these people just do what they want. There was a killing on 54th Street the other day. A good friend of mine lived over there off of 54th and Waters. Killing was a few doors down from his house. I ride by that. I say, shit, the boys selling dope in there. You know they're selling dope. Where the police? Somebody finally get killed. You know, but does it take a rocket scientist to do these things? They don't care. They let things happen in our neighborhood till they get out of control. It's a diabolical plan that they have set in place for us to destroy each other because they are tired of doing it. So they're figuring out ways to let us do it. But go ahead, answer the question.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting for you to let me answer to respond to. We have a city manager form of government, a strong city manager form of government. The mayor is just ceremonial. So again, the mayor is ceremonial. So when it comes down to it, it was the interim city managers that were in charge of the police chief. So again, we have a strong city manager form of government, not the mayor. Don't blame the mayor.
So in other words, you're just saying that he need to resign in so many words. That's what you just said, right, Jesus?
No, I said that the way the government. No, the way I'm giving you how the type of government that we have. Savannah was set up to be a city manager form of government. So any responsibility, it is not the mayor, it is the city manager. That's who is the person in charge. I don't have to respond to you, Bernard Brown. I'm talking to Julius Hall. So again, Julius Hall, I have responded to you and to all in the audience like Chuck Fagan and everyone else. Again, city manager form of government, not the mayor. So blame the city manager, but it was the interim city managers. So not the current city manager.
Okay.
So you gonna be the next city manager?
Jamal will be the next city manager.
He paused it. You're right, Mr. Ivan. Hey, Jesus got all the answers for bad. That's all right.
Who the city manager report to, Chuck Fagan say? The mayor and the council. Okay. And the mayor is responsible for this council not being on the same choir tone, not singing together.
Politics and democracy is a blood sport. Chuck Fagan understands that. He got hazed with Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. He understands what he's supposed to go through.
Okay. I only got 6 minutes.
Lord.
He canceled the MLK parade, but he had the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Because the MLK parade, we were concerned about the number of Black folks who will be there who are also susceptible to COVID. So it was a health concern, general welfare and safety health concern. That's what it was about.
So you mean to tell me, they're concerned about us, but they're killing us. But they're gonna let St. Patrick's Day, the white folks run around there like they crazy, so they ain't concerned about them. Jamal, go back to your meeting with Van Johnson tomorrow, and y'all can, you know what?
And Bernard Brown. Many people came from Atlanta, Georgia. Black folks came from Atlanta, Georgia, buses who came to St. Patrick's Day, and I think you were one of them also.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We stayed right here in Atlanta, Georgia. No, we
No,
didn't.
you were there. You were there. I saw you with your green bunny rabbit ears and other things like that. Antennas up there, your little ball.
You was on the float. Well, you was on that big green float. What you doing there?
Kiss me because I'm Irish.
Like John say, we do have that form of government. That's true. But Van runs the show because he said, "I run this. I run this."
John McMasters is a radical.
Thank you, John.
John McMasters is a radical.
Boy, he paid Jamar real good, boy.
Oh man. Okay, so how about this, Jamal? 600 liquor licenses in the city, and only 13 or 14 of those, 12, 13, 14, something like that, are African American. And then they turned down the last 2 African Americans for getting it. What's the problem with that?
It's called safety concerns. Safety concerns. Safety concerns. Because as you travel,
we looking out for the Gullah Geechee people.
As you travel around, Julius Hall, you know that as you say, there are drugs right over there. There are drugs right over there. So we don't need to have alcohol also in those places too. Right, Julius Hall? No drugs and no alcohol. We're trying to look out for the community. Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
I guarantee you, they give Jamal a liquor license, so he's selling it.
I don't drink alcohol, Bernard Brown. My high is a natural high.
Oh, what you drink? Nut juice?
Same-sex bathrooms. Same-sex bathrooms.
Well, we have evolved as a society.
Hey, let me tell you, I don't want no woman going in the bathroom with me.
Are you sure about that, Bernard Brown? Are you really sure about that? Have you not experienced that before, Bernard Brown? Have you not experienced that before?
I have never had a woman I have never had a woman walk in the bathroom on me that I didn't allow her to walk with me.
Okay.
I tell you. Well, Jamal, could you get those people on? Can you get Linda and Dietrich and the mayor ain't coming, but can you get Dietrich and Linda on?
I will
bring them
contact
on your show.
I will
and ask
contact
some
them.
questions. But we don't want you to actually know.
Ron, tell that is not political. Ron, tell that again. We're conversations. We're elevating people. This is
about the Gullah Geechee
right
community.
Here.
That means the African American community.
But I'm just saying. We seek to elevate. This is the political show here. This is the Rabble.
Yeah, but you was bringing on today the chiefess of the whole Gullah Geechee nation.
Mm-hmm.
That's political. You were bringing on the representative out of Florida for the Gullah Geechee nation. Yeah. That's political. So don't tell me it's not political.
It's not. It's not. This is a political commentary show right here. So we're not necessarily political commentary. We put political elevation, looking out for the entire community. But with regard to this show, this is where there is the Rabble, and so the Rabble.
And the Rabble stands for a rowdy group of people.
Right, and that means people need to fight.
Yeah, no concern about COVID on St. Patrick's Day yet. All the group, yet all to-go cups. Drugs can be downtown. Think opioids. You're right. They didn't care about any of that. Elevate, absolutely.
That's right.
Hey, Terry,
elevate.
Where you been, Terry? Anyway, that'll do us for tonight, y'all. And
I responded to all your questions regarding our mayor and our council.
Well, liar, pants on fire.
Who are doing a great job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We're going to see about that in a few months. But anyway, anybody got any closing 10-second remarks? Tiffany?
Yes. I I am, if there are any residents from Athens that's watching the Ramble tonight, Mothers of Black Sons will be hosting our first ever uniform giveaway. We will be at the Triangle Plaza Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have uniforms for elementary school as well as middle school. We have hot dogs and chips, so bring the kids out and get uniforms so that they can be ready for school come August 3rd. And let's also keep Robert Bryant's family in our prayers. He's at the hospital with his dad. So
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to check on RG.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bernard, you good?
I'm good. Yeah, y'all keep supporting us, and I don't know what's wrong with Jamal. He had lost his mind, but at the end of the day, we still love him.
Jamal.
Herschel in 2024. Trump in 2024. We're gonna see a new America then.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. Good night, people. I can't do nothing with that guy there. Good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow on Ebony Sports Reports.
All right. Peace.
Good night.
I like that.